August 9th, the mid-cap mania continues. Please stop chasing these low-float small-cap stocks. Okay, the risk-reward is not worth it. The follow-through is not there. These mid-cap plays, guys, have been absolutely on fire. Okay, I mean, Roku today, Yelp. I mean, it's like every single day you're getting one of these mid-cap stocks is beating earnings, they're gapping up, and they're just pushing higher for the first hour and a half of the day. That has been my strategy for the last couple weeks, trading these mid-caps. This is one of the best actions I've seen in mid-caps in a long time. And I've been pushing, I've been getting big size, and I've really been focusing on these mid-caps. And guys, it's paying off big. Okay, the small caps are not giving you this type of follow through. They're not giving you this type of volume, but it just, the risk reward trying to chase these low float stocks, it's just not, doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Look at this, KBSF, the stock every single momentum trader was talking about today, pre-market, opened up at 781. Put in a high of 795 and went straight down the entire day. Okay, this was trading. This was a huge gap up, low flow. It had a ton of volume pre-market. All the traders were talking about this pre-market, guys, and it opened up and absolutely collapsed. Okay, this is now trading down lower than it was even yesterday after this big huge gap up. It just doesn't make any sense to chase these stocks, guys. It doesn't. Okay, the risk reward on this setup just isn't there. Why put yourself in this situation? Why put yourself in a very high risk situation when the potential reward's not there? Sometimes it's okay to put yourself in a high risk situation because the potential is there for extremely high reward. But that's not the type of action that you're seeing right now in small caps. Okay, so don't put yourself in a high risk scenario that has mediocre reward, because you're not getting the 100%, 200%, that second round short squeeze in these low float stocks. You're just not seeing it. But, my getting long these mid caps that gap up and they just push higher for the first hour and a half of the day. Look at Roku. Roku opened up, just shot higher for the first hour and a half. Yelp opened up, just shot high. Look at these moves, guys. These stocks are just climbing higher. When you're talking about mid-cap stocks that are making 10 to 20% moves in a single day. Don't be scared by the higher share price. Okay, percentage gain is percentage gain. If you make 10 to 15% on a trade, it doesn't matter if you're trading with $100 or $100,000. It doesn't. It's 10%, 15%, 20%. So it doesn't matter if you have a small account. Don't be scared by these higher share prices, guys, because the opportunity is better, the risk reward is better, the volume is better, the follow through is better. They are better in every sense of the word. Okay? I've been screaming from the rooftops about mid caps now for the past couple of weeks, and I've really been nailing these mid cap plays. And again, on Roku, I could have had a huge day today because I nailed this Roku. Oh, this is Yelp. I nailed this Roku trade. I had big size, and I really crushed this trade. However, I took losses today. I was in two swing trades to the short side, both in mid caps, BCCN and THC, and both of them stopped me out today. So if it wasn't for those two losses, I would have had a big day today. But instead, I ended up with a very small day because my losses kind of ate away at my losses in those two shorts kind of ate away at my profits in Roku. So that sucked. But it just kind of goes to show you, like, my strategy these last couple weeks has been long mid caps that gap up on either news catalyst or an earnings beat, and I've been trying to short mid caps that miss on earnings and gap below major support levels. Okay, I loved the setup short in BCCN and THC on the daily chart. I really thought I was going to get continuous to the downside, but the market's been strong. The market sold off into the close a little bit, but the market over the last week or two has been very, very strong, and that's been kind of holding up a lot of these other stocks. I'm going to go over those two short trades with you, kind of show you what it was that I was seeing. Like I said, I covered both today for a loss, and it ate into a lot of my Roku profit. So I'm going to go over my Roku long with you and those two short trades. I'm going to go over those with you. Let's start with the Roku long. Roku gapped up today above a major resistance level. Okay, I'll draw this resistance level out for you. Here we are. Okay, here's your previous resistance. Here is, it then became support. Gap down below it. Here's resistance again, and here's resistance again. Now, if you guys recall, or if you follow my channel, you remember I shorted Roku, okay, on that day right there. Okay, I don't know why I can't make this, but okay, right on this candle, right here on this day is when I shorted Roku, and we caught a real nice trade to the downside. It was a nice swing trade. I was covering that position ahead of earnings, but I shorted the Roku at that resistance level, and it was a real nice short. Now we gapped above that resistance level after an earnings beat. That's significant. Okay, that's significant. We are now through that resistance level, and you can see it's not a coincidence, guys, that the low of the day, okay, is pretty damn close to that previous resistance level, now acting as support, and the stock shot higher. Once we gapped above this resistance level pre-market, I said, guys, this thing doesn't really have anything in its way up until 57, which is right across here, these highs. Okay, so I said if we gapped above that level, I thought this was going to push up towards 57, and 57 was my final target on the trade. I got flat just in front of that area, guys, and I'll walk you guys through my trade. Okay, so here we are. We gap up. Let me pan this over so you can see a little bit more clear. We gapped up and just immediately pushed higher. No real pullback. We just pushed higher, pulled in, sat there on VWAP, and VWAP held. The volume was through the roof, fantastic. And I said, okay, guys, I'm going to go after this right here in front of VWAP. And I got long right there. At 53.92 is where I got long, right there on Roku. I'll take it to my trade announcements. Here we go at 9:36 a.m. Long Roku, 53.92, stop loss 53 area. And the stock never looked back. It never even pulled back below VWAP. Just continued to push higher. We broke through, I'll delete that. We broke through the initial morning high. Okay, we pulled back in, held support at that initial morning high, and continued to surge and push our way higher. My first take profit was right there in front of 55. Okay, 54.90. The bulk of my position was at 55.80, and my final take profit in Roku at 56.70, right in front of that $57 area. That was my final target on the trade. I'll take you guys back out to my take profits. Let me see, what time was it? 9:50. So right there, and then right there. Okay, so there are my three take profits. 25% of my position, 50% of my position, and then the last 25% of my position. And I had nice size. It was a great trade, an absolute home run. We ended up pushing a little bit higher, left a little bit on the table there, but you can see we really kind of found resistance up there around that resistance area that I spoke about just earlier. I just drew that line up there. Now when I go to the daily chart, let's see where that line lines up. Bang, there it is, right across these highs and these tails. So you can see we found resistance right up in that area. Eventually I do think Roku goes higher. I do think Roku gets up into the 60s. There's a large short position in Roku, guys. A lot of people did not expect them to beat earnings. They thought the big boys were really going to crush Roku, but they came out, beat earnings, have a new streaming web channel. It was a really great day for the stock, and it just, I do think it goes higher. Yelp, another one, guys. I mean, look at that. Very similar chart. Look at Yelp. Look at Roku. Almost identical. Okay, this action off the open, okay, that hour and a half open and push. That's been the mantra here of mid-caps. Open and push, open and push. And I've been capitalizing on them. I've been capitalizing on these moves. It's phenomenal opportunity, and this Roku was another great one. Okay, now let's get to my losing, the short positions that I covered today. Here's this BECN. I'll take you to the daily chart and show you what I was looking at. BECN gapped below a major support level yesterday. Okay, here is this big gap down day. I thought after that gap down below that support level, look at this support level. Are you kidding me? Look at this. This goes back many years. Okay, look at the support level. from 2016, 2017, 2018. Because you add another one right here from that gap down. This was a major support level, and we gapped below it yesterday. So I got short this thing yesterday at 37.01, and I was trying to roll this thing down into the low 30s. When I take you guys to you have to go all the way out to a weekly chart to find the next support level. I'll do that, weekly chart. I just want to walk you guys through like my game plan, like what I was seeing, what I was thinking. And I have to go all the way back to 2015 and 2016, this double bottom on the weekly chart to identify a target at 32. Okay, that's why I was short at 37.01, trying to catch a $5 move down to 32. Was good risk reward. I was risking about $1.50 to make 5, so it's good risk reward. Okay, I shorted literally right there yesterday, and I covered this thing today right there. All right, so I took a loss on that BCCN. That one hurt a little bit. Ate into my profits from that Roku, but guys, I mean, I love this setup. That was a major support level. We gapped below. It was an earnings miss. I thought we were going to get continuation to the downside. We did not. Just kind of goes to show you how much strength there is in this mid-cap sector. And that one I took on the chin a little bit. Now, THC, similar type of idea here, guys. THC broke below a major support level, and I thought we were going to get continuation to the downside. Again, here is your support level around 32.25. Let's go to a 3-minute. Take you guys back. Here's the big collapse day. We then broke below that support level. You can see it also, not only did that support level hold on the daily chart, because when I go to the daily chart, you can see here's that level, right? Here's that level on the daily chart. Support in May, support in the end of June. Then when I leave that line and I go to the 3-minute, it's not a coincidence that was double bottom support, potential double bottom support on August 7th. Here and here lines up perfectly. That's a major level. We broke below it, rallied back, got denied, sold off. Rallied back yesterday afternoon, got denied, sold off into the close. I thought I was golden on this thing. Then we get this gap down today, and the stock pushes down towards the low. I said, "Oh man, I'm gold." I thought this was going to collapse, roll over. I was going to get this thing down to the mid-20s. And cover for like a $6 a share trade. Just didn't happen. Did a complete about face and rallied back and ripped right back into my face. I covered this position right here. All right, I covered that position right there after being short from 31.44. Okay, about $1 a share loss on that THC. All right, I'll take it to my trade announcements. Here we are, covered THC swing short at 32.45. So $1.01 loss on that swing. And those two losses are really what ate into my Roku profits. I still finished the day green, but I could have had a big day. But instead of a big day, I'm just small green. So I have not been getting paid to the short side, guys. It's been very difficult to short some of these stocks. You're not getting follow through to the downside, but you're also not getting follow through to the upside in small caps. So please focus your attention on these mid caps, and don't be scared if you have a small account, and don't be scared by these higher share prices, guys. It's especially if you have a small account, they're great stocks to learn on. They're a lot less volatile. You can get in and get out whenever you want. You don't have to worry about setting a stop loss and it not executing because the stock blows through too quickly and the stock's too thin and you don't execute for another 10 or 20 cents lower. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have those issues in these mid caps. But even besides that, they're moving 10 to 20% a day. Okay, there's really great opportunity in them. So I'll let you guys know when I think the small cap market's coming back. We saw glimpses of it. ABIL gave us some hope. PTGX gave us some hope. Today in the afternoon, CARV made some noise. Okay, CARV made some noise this afternoon, but you see it just can't get going once volume comes in and got denied here after market. It's trading down much lower after market after the close here. We closed all the way up here around 7:30, and now we're trading down at $6 after market. So the stock's already selling off. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning it squeezes back up higher. I'll definitely have it on my watch list, but my focus is still going to be on mids, guys. My focus remains on mids, okay? We'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Take care.